YouTube. Where are we today? Well, we are in beautiful Andalusia. And you can see the countryside behind me over here. And on this side, the Mediterranean. And it is a gorgeous day. Look at this. Look at this. You could not ask for better weather. We are in the castle up above Malaga. And walking along the exterior wall, this is a great place to come. Wonderful, wonderful view of the city, the surrounding mountains, the hills. Everything around here is just absolutely gorgeous pretty much all the time. The weather here is wonderful. Pretty much every time I've been here, it's been nice. It does get a little bit hot in the summer, especially for Europe. Maybe not what some people are used to, but otherwise, this is an awesome destination and a great city. This is where I think Picasso is from here, Antonio Banderas, some famous Spaniards. So the admission to the castle here is quite cheap. It's about €5 or so. So it won't cost you an arm and a leg, but it will afford you an amazing view. It is a great historic place to visit. There are headsets available, as well as plenty of little areas where you can read about the local history and whatnot. And you can see here behind me how scenic this is. This is just amazing. Really, really stellar. We're going to go to a few places here today in Granada, not in Granada, sorry, in Malaga. While we are here, we're going to check out the castle first, wander around here, give you guys a look at that. Some of the historic churches. We might get to the Picasso Museum, I'm not sure yet. And there's some awesome ruins downtown that we are definitely going to check out, as well as going over to the far side of the city and going to the train station. We have not been to the train station yet. Generally speaking, we've found recently that when we're here in Europe, it's actually cheaper to fly everywhere than it is to ride on trains. Trains have gotten ridiculously expensive. Plus there's the time. You know, it takes a lot longer to travel via train than it does by airplane. So if your goal is to get out and to see a bunch of places and to do it in the most expedient way possible, I recommend planes. Because here on the European continent, you can travel around for a few dollars from city to city. It's really gotten to be very inexpensive, much like it is in Asia. So for right now, we're going to wander around here inside the castle. I'll flip the camera around and give you guys a view, not only of the sea and the castle itself, but also down inside some of the gardens and things like that. As always, I'm the Ugly American. We'll see you in a few. All right, so let's make our way down this way. I don't know if this is a way out or just into another room. But it is. It's tight down here. There's a room down here?
Right there on the right. You'll come to it. It's like.
Oh, look at this. Looks like a cell. An ancient cell. Yes. That's.
Spoiler alert, you do come out.
Oh, awesome. There's a way out down here.
I don't know where I am, but you do come out.
Careful though, there's a tricky step right there. A winding staircase through a Spanish fort. Deep inside the walls of a Spanish fort. That was a hell of a staircase, wasn't it? What'd you think of that, Hope? That was something else, eh? Pretty big crowd was starting to gather up there on the wall above me, so I thought I would take the opportunity to come down here into the courtyard. And wow, this place is just dripping with atmosphere, with history. It is something to behold. You're sitting here in this courtyard. There's nobody here right now. I'm the only person down here, and you can just feel the age of this place. It is really quite amazing. There is a massive hole right here. It goes way down underneath the fort. it says Pozo Arion, which I will have to look up because I don't know what that means. But I will look it up and I will post it for you so that you guys will know as well too. So my guess is when this place was being used, this area down here was probably an area where troops were billeted and things like that. And now it is a serene field with beautiful trees growing in it. There's actually a lemon tree right up there. Look at that. Palm trees, lemon trees, and ancient steps. You can really imagine what this place must have been like when it was an active fort. And there were soldiers here, and I bet it was actually pretty miserable. Probably a lot of old style diseases like scurvy and dengue and things like that. But now, an amazing tourist attraction, and not all that crowded considering there are quite a lot of tourists in town today. So I am going to say that the €5 admission fee is worth the walk just around the exterior wall alone, because it is something to see. It is really, really cool. And you get a little bit of exercise in doing it, especially if you decide to go both directions, because one direction you're sort of going downhill, and thus most of the steps are down, and in the other direction you're going sort of uphill, so you're getting a bit of a workout while you're here. And every time we go around a different corner, it seems like we're getting a different and better view. This one over here is no different. As you can see in the background here, it is pretty spectacular. Actually, there's a old fortification over here that I missed, that I'm going to make my way back over to and see what is to see inside. There's also another lovely courtyard down here, different than the one. So this building is built at the far edge of the wall as you circle the fort here in Malaga, and it is by far the largest of the sort of fortifications built along the outside wall. And this one is at the far end of the building. Hope is pointing to something upstairs, so I guess we'll go and check that out. You can see the small windows here where no doubt soldiers one time defended the fort. Gotta watch your head in here because a lot of the ceilings and the brickwork are quite low, and if you whack your noggin on that, you are definitely going to feel it. You're going to make your way up there, Hope? Guess I'll go up first. She's being a bit of a chicken. Gotta be careful not to hit my head as I do just that. And as we emerge up top here, yeah, this is it. The pinnacle of the fort and the pinnacle of the views. Just absolutely amazing. Stretching in all directions here. Out to the Mediterranean over here to our left. The mountains in front of us and behind us. And the beautiful city down below. We'll make our way down there after this. I did get a hop-on, hop-off bus ticket today, which I think is a decent way to see Malaga because it runs all day long and you can get on and off as many times as you want, and it hits most of the major tourist stops along the way. I believe the price was around €17, so not overly expensive, and certainly cheaper than it would cost you if you were going to try to do all of these different places via taxi cab. So the wait in between the buses, they said, was about 20 minutes. We haven't tested that out yet because we're about to go down in a second and make our way to our next stop here, but I will let you know if that is accurate, and if so, give you a better idea if the bus is the way to go when you come to Malaga.